Well, hello folks, welcome to the channel. I am the Custard Prophet and we're back here for our FM24 save with Adelaide United in our second season in the A-League. We won the A-League last time round, and that qualified us for the Asian Champions League. And in the last couple of episodes, we've gone through the first couple of playoffs in the Asian Champions League, and this is the big one. We're going to be playing Binh Duong. I didn't name it. And we're going to be playing to qualify for the league phase, so out of the qualifiers. So this is a big one, but we're away from home and we are missing our first choice 3 defenders. So yeah, fun times. Yeah, folks. We've still got massive issues. We got 3 centre backs out, which is not great. 2 of them are injured, 1 of them is not available yet, and we're still not able to register these new players into the Champions League squad, which is very, very disappointing, or anybody else for that matter. So we are running out of players quite rapidly, and we're going to have to play the gruesome twosome of Alexander Popovic and the Greek lad Kikianis, who's actually Australian. Neither of whom I am massively excited about having to play, but we will see how we get on with that. So yeah, again, this one I still have zero idea how this is going to go. What I can tell you is we signed Prince Ibarra from this club, so they're probably going to be a bit annoyed they've lost him. You can see the bench is pretty empty. There is nobody else I can bring on. So we are playing a first team. We are playing the following: Ibarra and Clough up top. Halloran and Mandanda are playing on the wings. Tunnicliffe and Yule in the centre with Kito, Kikianis, Popovic and Javi Lopez at the back. Gauchi in goal. Algic is back from injury. That's the one player who's come back. We've just lost other players generally. But we do have, it's not a terrible bench in as much as we've got Bernardo, we've got Toure, we've got Van der Zaag, who's a decent right back. So there are players that we can look at. It's just if we get an injury in there is nobody else. Right, folks, this is possibly going to be quite a short one. I do want to see if we do get through it. I want to see the draw if that happens soon. I would like to see if who we get in the league, but I think that is a heck of a long way away, and I'm just hoping that this team can put together a good enough performance to get us through into the into that phase. I think it's going to be tough. Popovic has hardly played a game for us. Well, early decent start for us, but we're 15 minutes in, and what we have found is that we've had the shots so far, but we've not made anything of those shots. They have the possession, and at the minute they've got the overload here, and in it goes, and we are 1-0 down, and Nguyen something scores that first goal. And you see where we were in trouble. It's at the back because we just didn't defend that well enough. The centre-back got pulled out of position, and then they had 2 or 3 players in there. They were absolutely overloading us there, and not much to say there. So we are 1-0 down, which is not what I wanted. Their first shot of the game. So maybe there's a route back in. This feels like this is going to be a much tougher prospect. Chances are much less often. By this time we were out of sight in both of the other games, but this one we are definitely not out of sight. But here we go. Mandanda. Is he going to have a shot? Ibire. Oh, against his old club, or Ibarra. He gets himself a goal from outside the area. That's a big goal for us. And it's back to 1-1. And you feel if anyone's going to have a big match, it's going to be him. This is his old club we're going to at their place. So if he gets it done, this is going to be special. Ball is cleared up. Popovic does well to head that, and Mandanda, who is a very good player in there, but I'm looking forward to getting Dobbin as well. Here's Ibarra now running down this left side. Can he find a ball? Halloran. It's in. We were 1-0 down early doors. We're now 2-1 up, and I was worried, but I mean I'm not so worried now. That is much, much better. Great play from Ibarra, holding onto the ball, and then picks out the pass to Halloran, took his time, and no one closed him down quickly enough, and we're 2-1 up, folks. But this is this is going to be harder. Viet Thang? I don't know. Well, Kitto into Halloran. Maybe this is an opportunity for us here. Ibarra, he looks on it today, doesn't he? He looks like he... lost the ball there. And here's Halloran again. Around the corner, Mandanda with the worst touch you're ever likely to see. And here they come. Popovic does reasonably well to keep hold of the ball. This is what I like to see. And we're through. Cloughie into Mandanda. His first touch is often terrible, but panache Mandanda, he finishes with panache, and that is something you cannot take away from him. We're 3-1 up, and from being a little bit concerned, I am far, far less concerned at this point. We look good again. Look really, really good. Right. 46 minutes in, and we have cleared it. Perhaps a late chance for this this Vietnamese side, and it's gone straight through us. Nguyen Viet Chong, I think that's one of the guys I was taking the piss out of, but we are conceded a late goal in that half, so it's all back to a nail-biting finish again, and we are 3-2 up at half time. They've had 2 shots on target, and Gauchi has not managed to get his hand to one of them, so not ideal, but here we go. 45 minutes in, Yul is going to chip the ball in. Oh, that is brilliantly done. Header down to Kitto. I don't know who got the header down to him. That was a beautiful little header, and he was in complete space there. Yeah, just look at this one again. No one on any of those guys. Yeah, I think it was Tunnicliffe, was it? No, Kiklianis, I think he got the header down. That's good work, but looks like they're back again. Oh, the goalkeeper does make a save, and that's gone wide. So, well done, Gauchi. It was very unconvincing, though. And we've lost the ball where we really didn't want to lose it, and they're at us again. This is a interesting game. It's hard to know which way this is going to go, and that's a dreadful mistake. Well, we have given them 2 or 3 real chances, and they have not taken them. Oh, it's Mandanda, ball in, Javi Lopez. Oh, that's so important. Halloran with a header, and we have scored 5. We scored 6 in the first game, 5 in the next one, 5 in the next one. This one feels like it's more of a battle, a lot more of a battle to win through it. But you've got to think we're in a really good shape now. First change is Jay Barnett coming on, getting another game for us. I said we were going to give him some more chances, and that's what we're doing. Ball in, and that is a bit of dreadful play. Tunnicliffe into Ibarra, and no one gets that. Still 20 minutes left to go, so yeah, we're three ahead, but the way this game's going, it's hard to know whether we are safe at this point. Nicely played though from Popovic. Mandanda into Clough. It's a nice bit of play here into Tunnicliffe. Looking to find Mandanda. Mandanda, that's offside. And it's Clough, and that is in, and it's 6-2. Mandanda gets the assist. Really nicely done. And that has to be it. We have to be in the playoffs now, folks. Did you think this was going to happen like this? I did not. I really did not, the way things started. Right. Last few little bits of the game, and yet again we've looked so good in this. How did Melbourne City lose their game? I am still very confused about that, because we've not had much trouble to get through to this stage, not at all. And here we go. Ilogo. And, well, they're going to have a chance here, maybe. it's a good save. Gauchi was dodgy starts to the game, but he's much, much better now. We've got some tired players at the back. There's absolutely nothing we can do about it. Tunnicliffe has got a yellow card. Maybe there's something we can do about that. I'll make a couple of changes in the last 5, I think, just to save some legs. And we've got the Australian Cup coming up after this. That's well out there. Well, we've got a few late changes that we put on, the likes of Toure, Al-Ghiash back from injury, and Carvalho. I mean, it's an interesting one because you look at it, we won 6-2, but we were just more clinical than they were. Actually, XG says this was quite a level game. It's a weird game, this is a really weird game, but we will take it. I think that was really, really good in front of goal, and probably helped that our striker came from them and wanted to do well. So yeah, pleased with that. Really, really pleased with that. Some great performances all the way through the team, and we're missing our centre backs. We're missing like 5 or 6 players who might have been in the squad. So that feels good. That feels really good. Right, when is the draw for the group stages? That is what we all care about. Right, we didn't actually see it, but the group stages have apparently been drawn. So let's have a look who we've got. So we have someone from, I think that's North Korea, DPR. What do we know about this side? They've got 1.5 star reputation. It's hard to know, isn't it? Hard to know quite whether they're going to be any good. Johor DT from the Malaysian Super League. So they were here last time out, didn't do particularly well. And Seoul, who feel like they would be reasonably good. We've got the K-League already up there, so how did they get on last time? They didn't even qualify, so I don't know. I don't know whether we've got any hope of winning any of these matches, whether we expect to win them all. I really don't know. It's a weird one, folks. So it's gonna extend all the way through the first part of the league season, but the advantage with this is the Australian League is spread so over such a long period. It's typically 7 days between every match. You don't not playing necessarily, or even more than that. So you can get away with it as long as you've got a squad to be able to do that. So yeah, very happy to be where we are, but I have no idea what's going to happen. So we'll come back. We're going to play the Australian Cup games now, and we'll go as far as we can with that. If we get to a final, we might come back for that. I don't know if that's played before the start of the season, but we'll definitely be coming back for the game against Johor DT, and maybe even in the same episode, Hawaii from North Korea, and we'll see whether we can get any points out of that, because I would love to qualify out of it and just see how far we can go. Could this Adelaide side, led by the Prince and Zach Clough, go all the way to the final? I have literally no idea whether that's a possibility. I suspect not with the Chinese league, but you never know. Anyway, folks, I've enjoyed that. It was surprisingly easy after that start, so yeah, pleased with that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed the episode and are new, please like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye.